All right, hello. We have to do another update because of New Jersey. We have to do another update on the New Jersey wildfire situation. And as of 2 o'clock, the fire has burned 10,000 acres, 75% contained. This is in Section B4. It's called the Spring Hill Wildfire in Penn State Forest, Washington Township area of Spring Hill Road. I should say Washington Township, not Woodland Townships. Now it's saying Washington Township. Crews have been burning out through the night, so they've been trying to burn around the fire so it can get contained, doing controlled burns, and there was some light shower activity. So there's a new article in the patch that we're going to look at right now about this fire, and the fire spread to 10,000 acres, and the smoke was spread throughout all New Jersey. It even affected train service, believe it or not. So you can see the smoke in the sky here. There's some pictures here of what it looked like, and this is the view from Tom's River. You can see the smoke just billowing over the sky there. So it says here, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy warned that the forest fire raging through much of the state on Sunday expanded to 10,000 acres while the smoke continued to travel west and north. Murphy said the fire was 75% contained as of late Sunday, and first responders were working quickly to limit further expansion. Route 72 and 539 in Ocean County were reopened in both directions as the fire continued to rage in Burlington County, just over the border from Stafford and Barnegat Townships. Police and fire departments across the state were advising people about the smell of the smoke outside their windows and to seek safety where necessary. Roads were closed, but some remained open even as they were hampered by the smoke. And the cause of the is under investigation. Murphy reminded all those in and around the affected area to remain vigilant and heed the instructions of safety officials. The Department of Environmental Protection and state police remain on alert, and we are grateful for the swift response of the brave men and women who have been working tirelessly overnight to contain the fire to prevent injury and loss of life for our residents, he said. Radar showed the smoke from the fire that originated in Burlington County and was spreading as far away as Edison and Staten Island, even Newark. So the smoke was moving up into this direction. We never smelled it on Long Island, at least not where I was in Mineola. Maybe on the South Shore, maybe further west, maybe toward Queens. If some of my viewers in Queens, if they smelled it, please let me know. I'm curious. So Edison did wind up sending an alert out on Sunday morning that there is a large fire in Burlington County, and the residents of Edison will be able to smell a heavy odor of smoke in the air. And here are the pictures again from this wildfire. It's quite incredible. Residents of towns in Ocean County and elsewhere were nervous by the sight of the fire's smoke appearing to get closer to their communities. And here's another image here, a little video. I think I played this already for you, of the smoke. Look at all the smoke just around. This is like miles away from Tom's River, like 30 or 20 or 30 miles away, and it seems like it's right there. That's how much smoke this wildfire is causing. So Route 72 and 539 were closed on Saturday, but the blaze also caused delays on the NJ Transit Northeast Corridor. I don't know how that would happen, how that would cause delays. It's just smoke, but I guess somehow smoke affects the trains. I don't know, or maybe they thought there was a brush fire on the tracks. I don't know. I don't know the full story behind that. The National Weather Service says the good news is that conditions should improve later Sunday morning. Yeah, we had the chance of rain, and the cold front has moved through. But for those areas just downstream of the fire, the smoke smell is very noticeable. So right now, we had the rain move through, which is good. It wasn't a lot of rain, but enough to hopefully get this fire under control. But unfortunately, the winds have picked up again, and it's getting kind of windy outside, and conditions are favorable for this possibly to reignite and spread again tomorrow. I would really remain vigilant as far as I'm concerned if you're in that area. Here's some pictures from Twitter about it. Radar, we've seen that already. There was even ash on their vehicles as far north as Lakewood. People were saying ash was falling. So I don't, that's crazy. So this is the largest wildfire in New Jersey, I think, since 2007. So large fire and burns causing a strong smell. Spring Hill fire has grown. This is some old posts, and now it's 10,000 acres. And News 12 finally had an update on people today. But, at night they go to bed at News 12. They don't work through the night. What kind of operation goes to sleep at night? So here's another picture of it. So you can look at this. Look at that. So wow, that is quite a large fire. So let's see if we can find some more images. All right. So I think that's about it. So I'll again show you where this is. So a few more articles here about the wildfire. So largest fire since 2000. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can look at these articles in the links below. But very unusual how fast it spread. But the conditions were right. You've got to remember we didn't have much snow this winter, so that means the woods are going to be drier than normal. I think we're going to have a bad fire season this year. Here in the Northeast, and I think Long Island there's a very strong possibility we're going to see a big wildfire on Long Island, especially if April starting off very warm already, so it could be bad. So anyway, I'm going to show you where this was located. It was located in this area here, so Penn State Forest right over here, and here's Woodland Township. Alright, so we're going to measure the distance here from there to Toms River, and it's about 18 miles, so maybe 18 miles, but it's amazing how the smoke plume has just traveled all over New Jersey. So it's in this area again. I'm going to show you where it is again, so you can get an idea. It was in this area here, and Spring Hill Road. So Spring Hill Road is a dirt road in the Pine Barrens. It's not a road that's paved, and it started right over here. So here's Spring Hill Road. So this is where it started, right over here. Yeah, this is Pine Barrens. Actually, a lot of this looks almost like dwarf Pine Barrens, which as we know, dwarf pine barrens can have very severe fires, as we know from what happened in West Hampton. So this to me looks like dwarf pine barrens. I could just tell because you could see how the trees just look fairly flat on the image. So I have a feeling this is dwarf pine barrens. In fact, we can actually maybe get some pictures if I click this Penn State Forest. You get an idea of what it looks like in here. Let's see if we can do that. There are 179 photos, so we can look at that. That's beautiful. That's the lake there. Look at those shapes right there. So I don't think it affected that part. I mean, this is a big place. Yeah, here you go. So I just want to show you they have dwarf pines here. You could see very much like when we were in West Hampton. You could see the pines are stunted, and this is around I think where the fire happened. And like I said, dwarf pine barrens are very well adapted to fire, even if everything burns on the surface, the trees will grow back because a lot of the root mass of the trees is actually beneath the ground. So the forest will recover, but I am concerned because the winds. This is in the weather update, but I just want to show you the winds the winds are high tonight. We have gusts up to 29 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour in certain areas, and I think that's going to continue until tomorrow. So let's see. Yeah, I think it's going to continue into tomorrow. Let's see what the winds look like tomorrow around 11 o'clock. Yeah, still going to have gusts to 20, so it could flare up. So we have to remain vigilant. Anyway, that's going to be it for this update on the wildfires in New Jersey, right over in this area here. Winds have shifted, so now the smoke should be blowing offshore, so it shouldn't be bothering anyone. But I have a feeling that it could flare up again tonight and tomorrow as these winds pick up, and it could flare up. It's a possibility. So that's going to wrap up this update on the wildfires in New Jersey. Thank you for watching.